And what's happening in LA is happening in blue cities coast to coast, including, not surprisingly, Baltimore City. Joining me now from Fairfax, Virginia, senior correspondent with Just the News and Daily Ledger contributor, Nicholas Ballasy. Nick, there's a pastor, though, in Baltimore. I'd like to get his name out there. It is Reverend Alvin Gwynn. God bless Reverend Alvin Gwynn for attempting to stand up for his religion and attempting to stand up for the United States Constitution and attempting to stand up for the First Amendment, because he's not necessarily complying with these edicts.
This has been going on at other churches in Maryland as well. There was a local news package I saw last night about a church that was still holding gatherings, and the police showed up. I mean, when they interviewed members of the public about this, the public in the package, they were all saying they agree with the decision by the police to enter the venue because he should not be having gatherings. It seems like the public as a whole is behind, getting this virus under control and having these gatherings stop. Some people are making the case that it's their constitutional right to still have these gatherings despite the CDC guidelines. But it seems like the public as a whole want this virus to get under control so we can get back to normal operations as a country, as a whole.
I wonder if these people even know that the right to assemble is protected in the First Amendment. This is what happens when you don't teach the United States Constitution in school. We're doing some number crunching here all the time regarding the virus, but also regarding the debt. And I was looking at the debt clock because that's what I do. That may sound boring and no life. Okay, fine. But the bottom line is that the current deficit is reading at $1.4 trillion. $1.4 trillion. It hasn't seen nothing yet. We still have 9 months to go and $2.2 trillion to add to that, maybe more.
Yeah, there are experts out there like some at the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget saying that the debt could actually increase to the point where it is larger than the size of the entire U.S. economy within 2 years, which is a red line that we as a country have been talking about not crossing, but that could happen way sooner than experts thought. I mean, some estimates from the CBO were 2030, but it looks like with the stimulus spending that's going on with coronavirus, $2 trillion package Congress just passed, this could happen with the size of the economy bigger, or the size of the debt bigger than the size of the economy by 2 years, within 2 years.
It's going to happen. It's going to this year, by the end of the year, the debt is going to be, the operating debt is going to be somewhere around $26 trillion. We're at 23 and some change right now. It's going to hit 26, no doubt about it. Nicholas, thank you. Coming up next, a president who got sucked into unprecedented political and media madness as the Daily Ledger continues.